Hi, hello. So today I'm going to be telling you how to survive AP Psych. So AP Psych is a really cool class, and Ms. Silverman is a really good teacher, but there are some things that you have to make sure you do in order to excel. So the first tip I have is don't wait until the last minute to do the outlines. So the outlines you do every unit, and they're all due the day you take the test, and Ms. Silverman reads them thoroughly and makes sure you have everything. So in order to save yourself from staying up till 2 a.m. the night before the test trying to finish your outlines, follow her reading calendar. Ms. Silverman gives us a calendar of when we should have each section done in the unit, in the outline. And those are really helpful, and by doing it over time, you make sure that you're not, number one, staying up way late before the test, and you're learning the information as you hear the lectures in class. Speaking of the lectures in class, make sure you pay attention to the lectures. Ms. Silverman makes sure to relate what we're learning in class to things that we know pretty well in our lives, so that when they pop up on the test, you have a pretty good reference of what that term actually means. And the lectures are super helpful, and they're not boring. Ms. Silverman makes them fun, so yeah, just pay attention. The next thing is be prepared for the quizzes. The quizzes are a decent part of your grade, and they're not pop quizzes. She'll tell you when you have a quiz, but if you consistently fail these quizzes, it will show up in your grade that you didn't study. Also, study. The tests are super hard, but that's because Ms. Silverman purposely makes them harder than the AP test. So when you get the AP test, it's a piece of cake because you've been having super hard application questions on every test throughout the year. But the only way to make sure that your grade doesn't suffer is if you're prepared for those super hard tests by studying. Turn in projects early for extra credit every time that you are assigned a project. This will save your grade so much. Ms. Silverman allows you to turn it in so much as a week early, so that you can get extra credit, and the amount of points you can get goes down each time for each day that you don't turn it in. But those few extra points, especially if you do the project really well, really help your grade. This can help especially if you couldn't study for one test, or if you forgot you had a quiz, and just turning them in extra credit even like a day early will get you a few points, and it's super helpful. And my last tip is go to the study sessions. Ms. Silverman has study sessions for the 1 through 7 test, and then also for the actual AP test. She has these at Starbucks, and we met at Groove Ground once. I went to every one that I was able to go to. They're so helpful. Ms. Silverman will sit there for longer than she said she would sit there, just so she can be sure that you understand every topic. You can ask as many questions as you want. Some days a lot of us go, some days it's like 3 or 4, but no matter what, they're super helpful, and you get Starbucks, and you get to just hang out, and they're really helpful. And I know when I went, I was able to learn things that I may have missed in class if I wasn't there that day or something, and they're just really helpful. So yeah, those are my ways that I have figured out helped me throughout AP Psych. I hope you guys have a great year with AP Psych. It's a really cool class, and Psych is my favorite subject now because of this class. So thank you, Ms. Silverman, and hope you have a great year.